What's going on, everyone? It's RJ here. I hope everyone had a awesome weekend. I am going to do a Green Day recap today on ticker symbol NIO and OXY on both the short side. So let's go ahead and bring you guys over here and let's get right down to it. Let's start out with the recap on NIO. NIO was one good opening trade here. So this is at the open. It was a 5-minute opening range breakdown. And I went in around the 4-minute mark. So I wanted to see that it did have follow through. So first minute, second minute, third minute, fourth minute, and actually right on the tail end of the 5th minute. As soon as I saw it reject on the VWAP and it had volume, red volume over here, I went ahead and took an opening short at 36.25. Yeah, so 36.25. And then I went ahead and covered my first position, covered here at around 36.15 at 1R, so at 10 cents. I took a 25% partial, and then I pretty much partialed all the way down here. Partialed here, 36.80, I'm sorry, 35.80, and then 35.60. And then this is why it's important, guys, to have a really good entry, is because when this starts to curl up, it's no pressure trading because you already had a really solid entry up here and your risk to reward ratio is really good. So you're allowed to ride these pullbacks a little bit until it really proves itself. If it comes back up, you can sell for break even, or you can just let it ride out. In my case, I just let it ride out. I had a really good entry here close to VWAP, and I just partialed here, and then around here, as you see, it continues to just break down. And so I took my next partial over here around 35.25. So this was almost a full dollar move. And then I was all out here around 35.15. I'm sorry, this one over here, this was 35.35. And then this one was 35.15. So really good move on NIO. It was a very good opening range breakdown with follow through all the way to the downside. Now, it did continue to go down, but I didn't want to overextend because on the 5-minute it was definitely extended. So I just took my profits, and it was a very good trade on NIO. Let's go ahead and check out OXY. All right, so on OXY, let's go and get this. So OXY, I got chopped out in the beginning. Looked like it was an opening range break up with a very nice tail, bottom tail. So it's showing that there was buying pressure. Every time it tried to go down, it was being bought up. So I took an opening position right here, around 27, I want to say 27.90, 27.95 area. And so it went all the way back down here. So I got stopped out around 27.80. So I just kept my stop loss very tight at 10 cents. And so it went and made this move. As you can see, these are the kinds of candles that you want to stay away from. See how each candle overlaps each other? You would get chopped out no matter what. So I was patient. I was trading NIO at the time, so I was kind of milking NIO. And then I did take a look at OXY again, and it started to make this downward move. So as soon as I saw it break below VWAP and it held and opened below VWAP, I went ahead and took a short position right here around 27, let's say 27.83, 27.80 area, okay? And it had really good follow through all the way. I took my first partial here around 27.70s. So that was my first 10-cent partial. And then I covered again here around 27.60. So it was about 20-cent move. And then I did take another partial here. I didn't let myself get stopped out. I just took a small partial at 10 cents again, so 1R, just to make sure I locked in a little bit more profits and I wasn't too greedy. And then it did continue to flush down here. So I did re-add here. After I saw confirmation that it was weak, I re-added here. And then I took my next partial at 27.50. took my next partial at 27.40. So this was a nice 40-cent move for me. Okay, and then because I saw this move, it was making newer highs and lower lows. I just went ahead and went all out right here. I didn't have any patience to really just let it ride out. So even though it was still below VWAP, I just went ahead and went all out right there. So all in all, really good trades, really clean trades on both Oxy and NIO, and there was good follow through. Aside from me being chopped out right here in early morning, this is where I try to tell everyone to just exercise patience, right? Because if you went ahead and took another position here, yes, you could have had, if you had the conviction to go long, you would have been able to get in at 27.80 and maybe sold partial 1R at 27.90, and then you'd see that it would have stopped you at a break even again if that's where your stop was. And then the next time it had this huge move up here. So just be patient, guys, when you're trading. I know you always want to get in on every opportunity, but unless you see your setup and you see some follow through, do not take the trade, because that's where you'll get this big topping tail, big bottom tail, candles that overlap each other. So just be patient, make sure you see the pattern that you like before entering, and it always doesn't hurt to enter in with a small size with an opening starter position and then maybe re-add a little later. So yeah, I hope everyone had a really good trading day today. Just make sure you guys always stay safe, stay vigilant with your rules, stay very strict, because you know, someone like myself, even I still break my rules every now and then. I am human, so it's important. I try to read my affirmations every morning on how I'm going to stick to my rules, make sure I have my proper risk to profit ratio correct. So it's always important. So make sure always moving forward, you guys trade clean and stay green, okay? Hopefully catch you guys on Wednesday's trading recap. I won't be trading tomorrow or Thursday, so I'll catch you guys next time.